Lovely family, thank you so much for joining me, Official Survivor. I appreciate you coming on board. If you're already on board, like we always do it, hit the like button and subscribe to be part of the family. Also, after watching this video, you need to share the video. It is very important for this message to go out. We are faced with two different things coming from Burkina Faso. A protest. One protest is coming from France, the colonial ground. And another protest is coming from Burkina Faso. And we are going to compare the two protests to see what exactly is happening. Don't worry, don't be confused. I will break down details of this whole Bazawala Friti thing happening in regards and connected to Burkina Faso. All the protests are connected to Ibrahim TRAORÉ. This is the first time in the history of Africa that when you mention one country's name, all the Africa countries will respond. Low-key, all of us in Africa, we are Burkina-based. Yes, all of us. We have come to become part of Burkina Faso, everything going in there. We are part of it. So when you say Burkina Faso, the rest of Africans will rise up and respond. We have come to accept that Burkina Faso is now the beginning of real Africa. So anything happening there, we are part of it. Now, look at this video.
Voilà la vérité. C'est comme nous disons. Juste, nous voulons que M. Ibrahim Traoré arrête de faire des exactions contre les populations civiles.
You don't worry. Relax. When I'm done, you and I will come to conclusion whether we are dealing with lunatic or not. This video you are seeing, these are some individuals, not even up to 30. Oh. These guys, not even up to 30. But the imperial media is backing them up and down. Let me tell you what led to this and what these guys are asking for. What are they saying? Some of us, I said it, that when it comes to misinformation, we are here. We will disinform it. Simple. Let's first of all find out the beginning of this whole protest, where these individuals are coming from. Then I'll explain what this guy is saying. After explaining, then you know that we are dealing with a lunatic. These individuals are product of this news that I'm about to read to you. The first news is coming from APA News, all right? The second one, I'll give you the headline from Human Rights Watch. Then you're going to understand what is going on here. Burkina Faso issue wanted notice for 32 suspected terrorists. Burkinabe authorities have issued a wanted notice for 32 individuals suspected of terrorism-related offenses. The Ministry of Security announced that these individuals are actively sought for criminal conspiracy in connection with a terrorist enterprise. The list includes several prominent figures. So the prominent figures, they're out there. So let's calm down a little bit. The list also contains names of suspected members of terrorist groups. The government is urging everyone with information about these individuals to contact the defense and security forces. Many of the individuals on the list were previously implicated in a vast plot to destabilize the government in September 2024. Now, this is from APA News, all right? Their headline was clear. Check the headline of the Human Rights Watch. He said, Burkina Faso's relentless crackdown on dissent, media, exile journalists, activists on list of wanted terrorists. Now, you know what these guys are already about with their headline. This is not something new. You know them. You know what they are already about. Let's find out what these guys are advocating for. These individuals that are protesting are part of individuals that were in Burkina Faso. They were in Burkina Faso. Some of them are out of Burkina Faso actually. They were handling media pages. They have platforms. When you go to BBC, some of their platforms are on the page of BBC because they say certain things which tarnish the image of the leader of Burkina Faso. So BBC have to take that and project to the public that the people in Burkina Faso or the Burkinabe people, this is what they are saying about their leadership. Beautiful. So these individuals, in quote, they are paid to do what they are doing. Spreading propaganda, tarnishing the image and the moral conduct of the military government, and they are advocating for the jihadist group. Don't worry, I'll tell you. In the speech of this guy, he said something in regards to the jihadist group, which after you heard it, tell me if we are not dealing with someone who is crazy. Let me explain what he said I'm not going to quote from the beginning, but I'll explain from the beginning, and then I'll quote his ending of the speech. That is where the madness is. Now, he's saying that the leader of Burkina Faso should stop discriminating against the civilians, especially this group particular, who dress like Fulani. They are not the real Fulani. Let me put something on record here. Last time I made a video, the Fulani community were angry at me. Please, I love the Fulani group. They are not bad people. Let me put this on record, straightforward. Fulani people are lovely people who go about doing their business. Just that some individuals are masquerading as the Fulani group. If I should sit down here and attack the Fulani community, it simply means that I'm not a Pan-African. I'm causing division in Africa. No, that is why in the video I did about the Fulani people who were using camera to propagate those nonsense on the social media, I used the word real and fake to differentiate between the Fulani, the real Fulani group, and the fake Fulani group. So I was not causing division between other Africans and the Fulani group, because I saw many Fulani people, they were angry at me. No, I'm not against the Fulani group. Just that these individuals, some are masquerading like them. So because the Human Rights Watch and some media houses are putting it out there that the Burkinabe leader is unaliving the Fulani community. They are not the Fulani community. These are individuals that are creating problem, attacking civilians. Now, this is how it works. If this group that masquerade like Fulani group, they are the terrorists. The moment they come, attack the civilians, the media houses of the imperialists will project it and post it that terrorists have gone to attack villages in Burkina Faso because of the failure of the military of Burkina Faso to protect the civilians. What are they trying to do? To project the leadership or the military as inefficient. Now, if the military go in there and identify these individuals and unalive them and defeat them, these same media houses will put it that the Burkinabe people, they have gone to attack the Fulani community. So this is how the whole thing is playing. Now, this group protesting right now, lovely people, one of the best help you can give us is to make sure that this video reach the rest of the people. You just hit the like button and see magic. We have more like on this video and more subscription, more engagement, and see how this video is going to perform. The only way to dismantle the agenda of these people is to make sure that majority of the people have access to informations like this. So when we produce a video like this, just help us by pushing it for us. No matter how your heart is strong, do this for Africa, so that we'll not wake up tomorrow and still have the result that we had in regards to Kwame Nkrumah and Thomas Sankara. These people were taken down because there were no much information available for the people. So the people were feeding on this type of nonsense, which resulted into them going down. Now, this group protesting right now, they are the people behind championing this agenda, or the media houses that are publishing that the Burkinabe army is unaliving people. And what this guy is saying, let me quote the end part of the speech. He said, the Burkinabe army should learn to negotiate with the jihadists. In quote, he said, these are people who live in villages who know nothing about political life. The exact location of the city, Ouagadougou. They are in the villages and they are taking care of the village. They dress the way they dress and they are not terrorists. So the Burkinabe leader should not mistake them for terrorists. Why is the Burkinabe leader treating them as terrorists? Listen, he said the people are not terrorists. Oh. You, at the end of the speech, you understand what is going on. So as freedom fighters, these are people, we must defend them. They are humans and we are not better than them. That's why those of us, the freedom fighters, we are standing for these people. Now, this is where the madness step in. What we want is very simple. In all conflict of the world, people will always end up talking. The First World War, they discuss and talk. The Second World War, they discuss and talk. Conflict between these two, they discuss and then they are talking. Conflict between these two also, they discuss and they are talking. And in the name of which God, or in the name of which humanity, we need to dialogue with these people too. The Burkinabe leader must discuss with them. Tell them that, my brother, listen, he's saying that the Burkinabe army should go and negotiate with the jihadists. Listen, he said, tell them that, my brother, you took the wrong decision. You took the wrong version of the Quran. You took the arm and that is not good. That is what Islam say. Don't take the arm. We need to advise them, educate them. We need to go to the jihadists and tell them, educate them so that peace can finally return to Africa and Burkina Faso. The problem of Africans will not be paid on time. They must be regulated by Africans for Africans. This is the truth. This is what Chairman is saying. Now, tell me if this is not lunatism. You said the people from the beginning, they are villagers who are in the village and there they are living their life. All of a sudden, you said they should go and negotiate with them because they took arms. What are you talking about? In Mali, this thing pop up. Which is the reason why between Algeria and Mali, you understand what is going on here. Under the democratic governance, Algeria was negotiating between the Tuareg group who have become rebels against the government for peace to reign. When the military government took over, they said they are not ready to negotiate with any terrorists. It's either the Vamoose or not. The same position Burkina Faso took. They say, hey, we are not ready to negotiate with the terrorists. It's either you surrender or you disappear. La patrie à la mort. We reclaim the land or you Vamoose. We clear you out. So vast of the territory, especially the northern and eastern part of Burkina Faso, were under the control of these people. And Ibrahim TRAORÉ and the military have to go in there and be clearing them to secure, because they have come into some certain agreement with the government to maintain their presence there. For peace to reign, the government must go into some certain agreement with them. For peace to reign, Burkina Faso say no. For peace to reign, you must vamoose or you surrender. Simple. Now, these guys are advocating for the terrorists. And I ask myself, why is it that this guy under the democratic governance have not gone to negotiate with these people for peace to reign until military took over to get the work done, and you are there in France? It was when they were propagating all the nonsense on the media and all that, then the government declared them, because that is an agenda to destabilize the nation. They declared them wanted and they ran to the house of their master, and that is where the propaganda is coming from. These people are some less than 30 people and they are making this noise here. Now in Burkina Faso, there's a protest in Burkina Faso. The people are asking for something in Burkina Faso. They said the leader must remain there. He's not going anywhere. You can ask any Burkinabe people. I'm not making this up. They say, hey, this is the first time the people are standing and say, hey, you want to step down? Who born you? We did not elect you. You came by yourself, but you are remaining here. And all Africans are backing this movement. Not only in Burkina Faso, but there is protest also in Niger. It happened recently. The politicians were having conversation. The youth stormed in there and say, hey, you want democratic governance to come back? You realize we, the youth, we are ready to give up to 10 years to the military government to continue. Let's see what is going to happen, because this was useless governance. Previous governance have not yielded any result to us. So we have two people. Those of you who are with Macron over there, you are protesting against the government. But the people who are in the country themselves are saying, the government, my friend, you are not giving up. You are staying here. We are not allowing you to go. So who should we listen to? You that you are in France, in the house of the slave master, protesting. Come to Burkina Faso and protest if you are a man born by a woman. Then we find out, why are you in France? Come to Burkina Faso and stand for the people. No, why? What's up, man? Why are you there? Come. We are waiting for you. Why are you not in any African nation doing that? No, you can't. You can't do that in Togo. The Togolese will boot you up. You can't do that in Ghana here. Me, myself, I'll organize a new protest against individuals like you. Exactly. Because all Africans are behind what is happening in Burkina Faso. We are following properly. Every information is at the tip of our hands. Which is why you have to go to France and do that. The only place you can stand and do that is in the house of the enemy. You can't come to Africa and do that. Because all Africans today, we are all Burkinabés. So this individual you are seeing protesting and all that, check the numbers. They are just few people. They are part of this group that were trying to destabilize and cause confusion in Burkina Faso, which the government declared wanted. So these are misguided elements. Don't take them serious. These individuals are people who stand in the way of Thomas Sankara. These are blessed Compaoré generation, traitors who will stand against anything good. Let me give this message to the Burkinabe people. Listen, you once had a leader whose name is Thomas Sankara. You have been manipulated, and today the rest is history all over the world. Don't repeat that again. You are very lucky today that the whole of Africa is backing you. It's only the old men in office, we call them president and leaders, that are doing logolegi. But the rest of Africans, you must understand that we are all backing you up. So don't disappoint us and listen to these misguided individuals. You have practiced democracy for how many years? Democracy, I believe, I believe, honestly, it's supposed, listen to the English I'm using, supposed to be the best system of governance if African leaders can actually use it properly. But the democracy we are practicing in Africa, African leaders have turned it into different thing altogether. So we need to redefine it. And you are there in France blowing hot air. Go to Burkina Faso and blow the air. The misinformation, we will disinform it.